Hi, hello, and once again, welcome back to the Tactical Dugout brought to you by Technosport. Usually, we have a Technosport game changer of the week, but this time it's going to be a Technosport player in focus of the day. Let's try and go here. I'm going to illustrate something. Before we go near the stump, I'm going to talk about this particular semicircle that I've got here. It's completely in red, so it's very clear for you. What are these red cones? These red cones are basically drills that we do with young children or people who want to actually rotate strike. We call it the drop and run. And who's that one player who's dropped the ball and run through this IPL? We're going to be talking about the Chennai Super Kings captain Ruturaj Gaikwad. There's been a lot of focus on Ruturaj Gaikwad about his lack of intent. When we say lack of intent, not quite the appetite for playing the big shots. Hasn't looked like he's wanted to take the risk to score a boundary or a six. While Chennai Super Kings have had Ayush Matre and Sanju Samson who've taken that extra risk, which is exactly why Sanju got traded out of Rajasthan Royals. He could play that brand of cricket. Ayush Matre is playing that fearless brand of cricket. So what exactly has gone wrong with Ruturaj Gaikwad? Is he a player who cannot play this brand of cricket? Absolutely not. Or rather, definitely not. He's got a lot of skills. He's played some incredible knocks for Chennai Super Kings. Since he came into the side, he started off pretty okay, and then after that break since COVID, he's not looked back. He's had a very average season. He scored 330 odd runs at an average of 28, striking at 123, where the industry standard. Shubman Gill scoring at 160. Sai Sudarshan, who's not known for his strike rate, is scoring at 150. Now let's dive a little deeper, okay? When I say drop and run, now I've got somebody who's going to throw the ball to me. What has Ruturaj Gaikwad done? Let's rewind to the game against Sunrisers Hyderabad, which was a crucial encounter for CSK. Sanju Samson got off to a flyer and Ruturaj Gaikwad was at the other end, didn't score a boundary inside the power play. In fact, he definitely did not score a boundary in that laborious 15 of 21 balls. Let's see what he's looked to do. He's got Urbil Patel, he's got Sanju Samson. He's just looked to drop the ball within the circle. Absolute lack of intent. If you look at the blade, it's right next to his body. And look at this again. A ball with width and he's punched it to deep point. Literally the bat has not gone. It's not extended. Look at it once again. He's come in. He's dropped the ball again looking for a single. Now this is dropping and running, right? Does drop and run have a role in T20 cricket? That's a question mark. But I do think it has a role. Let's look at what's happened with Ruturaj Gaikwad. Over the years, he's been partnered with different opening batsmen. Faf du Plessis, Devon Conway. What do these batters do? Both of them are excellent runners between the wickets. Ruturaj Gaikwad loves to take those singles. I'm going to illustrate once again as to why he drops and runs. Look at this. It's the power play and Ruturaj Gaikwad has played a ball like that. What does it do to the fielding side? People standing on the 30-meter circle are going to start coming in and Ruturaj Gaikwad plays his conventional cover drives, back foot punches, flicks, beautiful straight drives to get his boundaries. This is how he's constructed his innings. But this year, I'm not too sure. We do not have inside information. Has it been the team management or has it been Ruturaj Gaikwad, the captain, who's made a conscious decision to tell himself, one side, the guys are going to go berserk. And the other end, I'm going to carry the bat through, look for an orange cap, look for volumes of runs. Sure, Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill have done that beautifully. If you look at how they've constructed their innings this year, they've got the boundaries. Several times Sai Sudarshan has eaten up the power play, but they've found ways to get outside power play without losing many wickets and they've constructed and accelerated the innings and both of them are at the top of the pile with respect to orange cap, which is exactly what Ruturaj hasn't done. Rewind back in the season. Anukul Roy bowls a delivery, bowls a ball to Ruturaj Gaikwad. He's not got many boundaries in this game. He's got a deep mid-wicket in place. Long on is empty, mid-on is empty. Ruturaj Gaikwad in good form, clear intent, lack of captaincy, would have just tonked the ball over mid-on for a six. Cut, copy, paste, he gets out to deep mid-wicket, looking for a slog sweep and gets out. Previous game, Yuzvendra Chahal not looking down the ground. He flat pulls him, kind of sweeps him, swivels and gets out a deep square leg. These are things that are happening because there is lack of clarity in his head. He's putting extreme pressure, taking more responsibility than a batter needs to be taking. T20 cricket is taking responsibility with high intent. Now let's look at what intent is. Look at Shubman Gill, look at Urbil Patel. Every ball that you bowl back off length, they're punching it. Now what can Ruturaj Gaikwad do? Is he a power hitter? No, he is not. Which is why the capability of Ruturaj Gaikwad comes outside when he plays against Gujarat Titans in the last game of the IPL 2026. Until then, Ruturaj Gaikwad has shown zero intent, and that's what I want to illustrate. Look at this. Second ball, he's played 0 of 2 balls. Ruturaj Gaikwad knows he has to get the score in a very, very fast clip. He needs to chase for net run rate. Third ball of the innings, gets Mohammad Siraj, clears it and goes over mid-off. The same Ruturaj Gaikwad has gone on the back foot and tapped for singles in some of the other games. The same Ruturaj Gaikwad that's lacked intent and dropped and run, moves aside, goes, scoops Mohammad Siraj. He's never played that shot. Interesting and funny, isn't it? That's the name of the game. Pressure, responsibility, captaincy. All of this has done so much to Ruturaj Gaikwad, the high quality batter. Whatever you might say, there are very contrasting opinions when you say Ruturaj Gaikwad at the end of the season. Fans are very passionate. I do get it. But that doesn't change the fact that he's a high quality, high class player. The responsibility has really pegged him back. It's important that somebody releases him. What can he do? He can actually do all these things. Sanju Samson, inside the power play, is not going to take a lot of singles. He is a basher. Ruturaj needs to find a way to get boundaries. This is not Faf. This is not Devon Conway. He needs to find a way to adapt to the pace at which Sanju Samson's going to go with his running. He can do a few things. For starters, play the lap scoop inside the power play. Shubman Gill has done this. He's moved aside, gone to the offside and tried to open the offside. Some of the other times, he's just stayed in the crease, opened the offside and gone through here. So, he can show intent. How do you show intent? Ruturaj Gaikwad can stay here, use the crease, go back deep, try and lap sweep, try and probably step out and hit down the ground, and then the drop and run will be really useful. I did start the episode talking about drop and run. Is drop and run still relevant in T20 cricket? Definitely yes. If you can get a boundary to get a single of the next one when the fielders are on the circle, to rotate strike, to put another batter on strike, Sanju Samson plays very differently to Ruturaj Gaikwad. That combination can work. You get a boundary, rotate strike. Power play is one area where a lot of dot balls come and a lot of boundaries come. The teams that hit the pockets for boundaries and sixes and rotate strike very often find themselves at the top of the pile in an IPL points table, which is exactly what CSK failed to understand this year. So did Ruturaj Gaikwad. I really hope and keep my fingers crossed that he will bounce back, because he's a batter when on song is a delight and treat to watch. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Tactical Dugout, brought to you by Technosport.